Larry Genta. We're at Vegas Spirits in Tampa for the release of Ron Jeremy Rum. We're excited. In a minute, I'll be standing next to the real Ron Jeremy, and his rum is delicious. We just tasted it, and we'll be back right after this with Ron Jeremy and his awesome rum.
I say, hey, bartender, hey man, look here. Draw one, draw two, maybe 3 or 4 glasses of beer.
Then we have Beverage Underground. That's the intro.
Tell me about the rum, man. This is pretty cool.
It's a great rum, man.
It really is.
I'm not just look. We got. You look at the reviews. We didn't get one bad review. Daily News, New York Post. Every single newspaper has given it a phenomenal review. They even make a joke saying, "Okay, Ron Jeremy's got his own rum.
Right.
We get the joke. It's kitschy. It's goofy, but you're going to want to come back. That'll take care of the first sale. If it's not any good, you'll have a novelty and call it quits.
Sure.
People really, really like it a lot.
And it's at a great
It's very
price
fruity.
point.
They say it's nutty. It has a little vanilla-ish flavor. They say it's absolutely delicious.
It really
it's a 7-year blend. It's a guy they got a Pancho, some guy in Panama
right.
was a sugar cane. Most good, a lot of rums come out of there. And then the spice rum is from a different blender. But they say it's just that people are really, really happy with it. And I'm glad, because, I'm endorsing a good product, And so Ron D. Jeremy.
And you show up in a bar every now and again to promote,
yeah,
right?
I'm not a big drinker, not going to lie. I endorse Extends Pills and Sex Pill Guru.
Sure.
As a website which discusses pills. Never took one.
It's, okay,
I got
we're going to put it. It's right down here, right below us, right now.
Ron Jeremy rolling papers.
Really?
Made by a company in Phoenix. I haven't smoked pot since I was
how long?
in college.
Really?
I endorse these. I endorse skateboards. Don't barely use them.
I'll
Penis
put
pills. Don't touch them. Rum. I drink once in a while.
Oh, good.
But basically,
Good.
I'm a fraud. no, but I'm happy to say. But all kidding aside, everything I've endorsed is really good.
This is the Beverage Underground, so we know booze. When we go to a place like this and they're letting people taste it warm, neat, without mixer,
sure,
it's good rum.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm serious.
Not a lot of dark rums. You don't see.
And that's what I'm saying. The people that are watching this know that. They know
a lot
that.
of dark rums. It's the perfect thing because there's a zillion vodkas out there, a zillion tequilas. There's not a lot of dark rums out there, and people really like it. And now we got the spice rum, which most people like.
Terrific.
See, we're going up against Captain Morgan, but he has one leg. We have 3.
And that's where we'll end this part of and that's where we'll end this part of
compare the rum, He hasn't got a leg to stand on. Oh!
But I mean, you're real big in movies, but your poor grandmother.
My grandmother had to move out of the house for a month. Before I ever did porn, I did Playgirl Magazine. I wanted to see what it's like being nude in front of the world. I was skinny, muscular. I got muscled a little bit. But
man, we were.
I was in good shape.
We both were, bro.
Yeah, we were spiffy. We were Chippendales. I wasn't go that crazy, in fact, there's a group called Thunder from Down Under.
Yeah.
I was up with those guys on stage, so I said, Thunder from Down Under meets the pork from New York. You know what I mean? I said, hey, the fatso from El Paso. Whatever.
That's nice.
But anyway, so it's not a Jewish boy. I modeled a Playgirl. I used my real name, Ron Hiatt. Not knowing that, which you see that name in the credits of films like Ronin, Reindeer Games, where whenever I can't use a Jeremy name, they ask me to keep out the Jeremy name for the sake of, they don't want the porn reference.
Sure.
I've gone by Ron Hiatt. I don't mind. You can call me Joe Shit. Just give me the work. So, I cursed on his show.
You're good. No, you're fine.
I said,
it's
Bob.
open,
They
so
call,
you can say it all,
they call me
man.
Bob Shit. Okay,
You
now.
can say it all, man.
So I have more. So they looked up Ron Hiatt in the phone book and said, here's Ron Hiatt from Queens, New York. Likes to go hang gliding when he gets a chance. He's going for his master's degree at Queens College. So these guys looked up Ron Hiatt in Queens. They got R. Hiatt, who's Rose. My grandmother lived downstairs. I was under my dad's name, Arnold. So they got the right house, wrong apartment. They called my grandmother night and day. And she goes, Ronnie, who are these sissies calling to go out with you? I was like 6-to-1, guy to girl. There's more guys calling.
Oh, yeah.
Playgirl Magazine tried to get a female crowd, but they're getting more gay men crowd, like Blue Boy, Honcho, Mandate, Play Guy, all those magazines. And so I modeled by myself, but it was the funny thing. So my grandmother was getting calls all night, and she had to move out, live with my relatives in Schenectady for about a month while the magazine was in the stands. Because she got these calls, and these guys going, is Ron out there? Oh, is Ron there? And I took some of those calls. Is this Ron? I'm going, oh boy, is this bizarre.
I was going to ask you if your grandmother ever turned down any work for you, any movie work.
She just, they would know from, they would just want to talk and flirt and say, let's get together. And she goes, who are these boys wanting to meet with Ron? So Dad goes, just don't worry about it, Mom. So he sits me down, and we told this story to the Barbara Walters. My dad, my sister, and I were all on the show. Well, they flashed back to my dad and my sister. I was on the show with Barbara Walters, The View. And so my dad says to me, listen, Ron, you want to get into this crazy, goofy, cockamamie business, go right ahead. Don't you ever use the family name again. So that day, the Ron Jeremy got born, which is my middle name. We want to put a thorn into Bacardi's side. We wanted Bacardi to go, ow, these bastards, man, they're hurting our sales, you know.
It's been our pleasure, Ron Jeremy on the Beverage Underground, man. Awesome.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
good luck.
it.
Good luck with it. Continued good luck.
Yeah, tell me how you like it. If you don't like it,
I liked it. I walked in. I tried it before you got here.
You tried too, honey?
And I told them if they're tasting rum, neat, warm, no ice, no juice, no Coke, it's good rum.
Sure. And listen,
great price point too, right?
See, look at something. Girls really like it also. You see what I'm saying? So you give her some rum, you might get lucky.
I said, hey, bartender, hey man, look here. Draw one, draw two, maybe 3 or 4 glasses of beer.
Ron is rum in Spanish, right? Like Ron Rico and all these different rum. So he goes, we're looking for a famous Ron to put on a rum. Now, Ron Howard is too busy making movies. Ronald McDonald told him to go screw himself. And Ron Reagan's dead. So, they come to, and Enron is a crook. So, so they come to Ron Jeremy.